Howdy, this is Dr. Stacy Lyle. This is a quick demonstration for Project 2, Option 2 for using Power BI to investigate well permits in the state of Texas. Once you've launched Power BI, you can log into your A&M account by selecting the sign in here or up above here. So I'll hit sign in here and I should type in my A&M email account and it will take me to the standard A&M login, and once it's done that I'll have to do my central login. And if you have the Duo login enabled, you'll have to Duo authenticate from that standpoint. Now once I've logged into the site here, I want to go in and get my data. So I'm going to go get Excel data, and I'm going to pick the Texas Wells data, and then I'm going to pick the sheet 2018 that has the well data. Now I downloaded that data from the Texas Railroad Commission by going in and making a query for each month and then kind of putting it together. But you can see here we have submitted, approve, API, operator name, lease, well number, district, which county it's in, the well profile type, the filing purpose, whether it was amended, total depth, and then some stack lateral, and then current queue status. So I'm going to hit bring that data in. So now it's importing all the wells that were applied for permitting in the state of Texas. If I want to look at it, I can come over here. I have my report view or my table view or data view, and I can look at the data from that standpoint. I'm going to go back to the report view, and then I'm going to go ahead and just save it right now. I'll hit a save as, and we'll call it Project Option 2. Let's do Option 2 underscore 22 for me because I've done it several times. So I'll hit save there. So now it's saved it. Now one of the things that the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to make a clustered bar chart. So I'll add cluster bar chart in there, and I'm going to drag the approved over here to the axis, and it'll give me year, quarter, month, day. I want to look at just the month, so we'll narrow it down to the month. And then for the values, I'm going to drag the approved there, and I should see the approval for the months. And then I'm going to look at the submitted, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to drag that and put that into the submitted. So here we can see the approved and submitted for those permits, and it looks like June was the big day, and it looks like that approval and submitted dates about the same. So now let's go in here, and I might want to look at a pie chart to look at all the operators. So I click on a pie chart. For the legend, I might look at the legend being the operator's name, and then I'll put that into the values. And so how I'll have the operators by which operators submitted the most number of permits. I'll grow that out a bit so that we can see. Looks like EOG might be one of my largest, and as we go around you can see the others that have submitted permits. Now maybe I want to do another bar chart in here, or pie chart, so I'm going to add another pie chart, and I'll drag that one down here, maybe make it a little bit bigger, and this time I'm going to do one where I'm looking at the county. So I look at the county for the value that I have, and click off that, click on the portion there, and I'm going to look at the county for the value I have, and I'm going to look at the operators in that county. So now I can see the most number of operators in a county. So that looks like Reeves has the most number of operators working in that county. Midland, Martin, as we go around, you can see the most number of operators in a county. Alright, now maybe I want to start adding some maps. So I'm going to go here and click on the Esri connection here, and when I have the Esri connection here, it says, okay, what is the location? Well, let's see if it can find by that county information. You might need to log into your Esri account. Again, you might have to go in here and log into your Esri account so that you can use some of the functions of Esri in Power BI. Looks like one of my features failed to draw. Maybe I want to go back and look, and maybe I have a name wrong or something there. So I might look at that. So I can zoom into that, and now it just shows me the counties. But maybe I want to look at, say, for example, the total depth in that county. So I'm going to go in here and add that into the total depth. And then I might want to say, show me the maximum total depth. And then we can see which county has, through a type of a choropleth map that shows us a little bit of who has the biggest depths in there. So you can go in there and add those maps from that standpoint. I might then want to go in and add a filter. So I'm going to go in here and say add a filter. So I click on that, and that filter jumps in here. It says, okay, what do you want to filter by? Maybe I want to filter by total depth. So I'll add that as the field that I want to do. And maybe I want to look at narrowing down, between, say, 30,000 and 20,000. So as I look at that, I can see again which counties have drills that are around 20 to 30,000 in depths, and then who are the operators that are working at these depths, so we can see through there that information and these changes. All right, so continue to work on this. You can add other charts and graphs. There's some other field charts and other things that you might be able to add to come in here. Some of them work somewhat well, some of them struggle. You can see there with the cluster one, I have a little problems bringing in that map. You can bring in other ones, and you do get some information working fairly well. Let me grow that back out here so you can see that. And here you can see from that standpoint, I can add into there other types of filters and maps and things of that nature. Now once you've done that, you want to go in here and say publish, and publish to Power BI. Now when you go to publish to Power BI, let's save our changes. It's going to publish it out to the web, and it typically will take it to your workspace from your A&M account. So I'm going to put it into my workspace, and it's going to name it into this workspace that I have here. And it seems like I got it named incorrectly, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and open that. So it'll take me to sign in to my A&M account. So I'll put Stacy Lyle and then type in my password for my Power BI account, and it should launch my Power BI account and show my workspaces that I have built. And so here you can see the ones that I built, the one that I just built just now, and we have the maps and the locations from those. And after you've done that, you can actually go in here to the file, and then you can publish it to the web, where you can have a web page that you can click on and share with others so that they can see your dashboard. Again, I might need to connect to my ArcGIS Align account, so I'm going to go ahead and do that so that my ArcGIS one will show up correctly from that standpoint. Okay, so there you go. Good luck with that exercise.